Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I am today, right now, about to do a full face of nothing new. I've seen this circulating around on YouTube. I saw Allie Glines, I think is how you say her name, do it. Casey Holmes do it, and I just love the concept, especially because if you're new to my channel, welcome, I'm Abby, but I do weekly shop my stash, and it kind of goes along in line with let's use what we have and products maybe we've forgotten about, and let's just love them and appreciate them because we've already put our time and money into getting them. So if that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. It looks like I just woke up. It's because I did. And I fell asleep with wet hair, so there's that. It is Saturday as I film this. And Saturdays are my days. Like, I'll go train clients because I'm a personal trainer. I'll teach a group fitness class, come home, shower, eat, and then I'll just sleep all afternoon. And it's like so amazing. So that's what I just woke up and I slept hard. I fell asleep to YouTube, so I woke up to Emily Noel. I was dreaming about her as it was playing. Anyways, alright, I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit more and we will start putting makeup on this face. Alright, so if you guys know any other YouTubers who have done this type of video, let me know down in the comments. I would love to watch their video. Alright, so my face is washed and moisturized, so we're just going to go right into primer. So again, none of these products will be new. This is Too Faced Hangover RX. This is their Coconut Hydrating Primer. One of my favorites, absolute favorites. Haven't used her in a while because I am panning something else, and none of these products are Project Pan items, so I truly went through my collection and was like, oh, it's been a while. Come with me, friend. And now we are putting them on my face. Oh, I love the smell. I love how it's like a lotion. It's just so nice. So nice. Alright, for foundation, we're going to go in with Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. This one is an LC1. One of my favorite foundations. This is low-key hyped here on the YouTube. It has a big wand, which I know to some people they find that disturbing. Doesn't bother me. This is a light to medium coverage foundation, and it does have a glow to it. It's not like a glitter glow, but it's definitely one that's going to make your face look hydrated. That healthy part is because of the glow. And I find with my skin, I have dry skin. There is no oil on the skin, but it wears really nicely through the day because it's like I almost get dewier, which I honestly don't mind. So let me move my mirror. It's in an awkward angle. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take, this is a Real Techniques Diamond sponge, and I really like it because it's so big. You can really just pounce the product in and it doesn't take too long to work it into the skin. And then I like to go over just like kind of in places that I feel I need a little bit more coverage. So on my cheeks, mostly. Some just fly out. Okay, I think we're safe. Alright, and then we're going to press that into the skin as well. And then run it down on the neck just a little bit. So this next product's one that I talk about a lot, my weekly makeup baskets, but I haven't really shown to you guys like how I apply it. So we have, this is the Becca, and it's their under eye brightener, and it has like this pink tint to brighten your eyes. So I like to take just like a brush. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and I will put some pretty kind of far down on my eye and run it just a little bit under. This particular brush doesn't pick up a lot of product, so I have to go in a couple of times. Same thing on the other side. So I try to press it in a little bit with the brush, but the brush is mostly just placing it where it needs to go. And then I'll go back in with that sponge and press it in. You can see it's already like brightening and kind of glossy. And so what I do after that, this point, is I put on my concealer. So we're using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in Ivory 10. One of my favorite drugstore concealers, and it's almost out. I've already like taken the stopper out. But we're just gonna put her under here on each side. And then I've been really extra with my concealer lately. I've been running it on my nose, above my lip, on my chin, and just a little bit up here, just because I really want to highlight my face. I really like the way it looks. So we'll press it under the eyes first. Really pressing it in, because that Becca under eye corrector can really crease if you're not careful. It's a pretty thick formula. Oh hey! It's a pretty thick formula, so you want to take your time pressing it in, or it will settle, and then all your fine lines will be like, oh hey girl, we came to hang out. We don't want them hanging out. Jared just woke up. Had a migraine all day.
It's back.
It's back. And then just gonna hit the inner crease a little bit inside. Girls, we're looking so cute. Alright, I do need to seal it, but I do want to put on my lip balm, which is the Jack Black Lip Balm in Natural Mint. Alright, here we go. All the cream, almost all the cream products are on. This is what the base looks like. We're looking flat, but it's looking glowy and cute and healthy. Love that. So I'm going to set under the eyes first. And to do that, we're going to use, this has become one of my favorite products, even though it's like not new at all. But this is the Smashbox Step by Step Old School palette, and this is what it looks like. So we're going to use this yellow to set under the eyes, and a little bit later we'll use the contour. So just taking, this is a Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush, and it's just a pointed brush. I got this particular one in BoxyCharm, but I like to tap out under my eyes just to tell the little fine lines we're not playing today. Not today. So going in with the yellow powder, and we're going to tap that underneath. I am not one to bake under my eyes. Sometimes I'll have a little bit sit right there, but not very long. I don't know. It just settles under my eyes, and it doesn't really look cute. Same thing on the other side. So what are some throwback products for you guys? I really like this wave, or this like kind of trend on YouTube where it's like all about enjoying what you have and not so much getting more of what you have. I mean, granted, we're still really interested in new releases and stuff, but just kind of like enjoying our collection instead of just adding to it. So let me know what products you've like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I had it, and now you're just loving it. I would like to know. Alright, so we are going to do something a little bit different for me. I'm going to use a cream blush. Cream products are like taking over YouTube right now. I appreciate the trend a little bit. And this is one that I really love. So it's Nars Cream Liquid Blush, and this particular one is an Orgasm. They have a lot of different shades, and I think the best way for me to apply it is to shake it. And it does have a pump. When I first got it, I was like pulling the lid and the pump. I was like twisting them off. I'm like, oh wow, that's an awkward dispenser. No, I'm the awkward one. Okay. So that's what it looks like. It's super runny. So I'm going to take my same little diamond sponge, and we're going to just kind of take off the crusty areas, the like little dried up areas. But we're just going to tap and then tap it on our cheeks. Oh yeah, so pretty, so pretty. And then if it goes a little rogue, you can use like the foundation cider or whatever. That's what I'm doing to help blend it out. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So place it first and then tap it out. Place and tap, place and tap. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really into cream blushes, but you know, when you watch so much YouTube, you're like, I'm a cream blush person. That's my life. Jared's just laughing at me.
I'm not laughing.
I can do that. That can be my life.
I was just watching, just looking.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a new concealer or not
what?
Concealer? Foundation?
Mm-mm. It's actually a full face of nothing new. I just spit. Yeah, it's a full face of nothing new.
You just got a full face of saliva.
That was nasty, guys. Alright, so pressing it into my skin, and just look how nice and natural-esque. I guess it's more just healthy looking. But I like that so much. This is where like I personally struggle with like the cream blushes and stuff, because I'm going to use a powder bronzer and such. It just gets confusing. Okay, so for the bronzer, I love this one. This is Too Faced, and this is the Sweet Tea bronzer. Oh, I better wipe the back of my hand off so it doesn't go everywhere. And so this is what it looks like. Oh, she's beautiful. So I just swirl it together. And this Real Techniques brush is the 302. And it's my new favorite for foundation because it's like pinched. So I can really just like get places, you know? We're getting places. So tapping it in, tapping it off, and then we're just going to bronze away. We haven't set my face yet. Yeah, let's set it first. Let's set it. We're going to use the Maybelline Fit Me and Fair, and I really enjoy this. I've used quite a bit of it. Put some on the cap. Let's just kind of set my forehead and stuff so we don't get a patchy application. This is Aesthetica brush. Pretty sure this came in BoxyCharm. We're just going to brush it on the forehead. I really like pointed brushes for powder because it doesn't pick up a lot, but they're still like pretty fluffy. Just gonna run it down my neck as well. I'm someone who always has to set my face, always. Even if it's like a foundation that kind of dries down, I still like, I don't know, I just have to. And I have dry skin, as I've said. But I still feel like I gotta set it because I want this to be all day, all night, you know? Alright, tackiness is gone. We may resume with our bronzer. So I like to start at my forehead because this particular bronzer on my forehead is so pretty. Like, look at that. Okay, I see you, sweetie. Work it, work it, work it in. Like. So good. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. And you gotta like connect the two at the top, but oh yeah. Yes, girl, you don't live in the Midwest. You're a summer beach goddess. Get it. Gotta get it along the hairline. Try to stay under that blush. We can reapply if we need to, but okay, there it is. We're in the Bahamas. We're getting sun-kissed, guys. We're getting cute. We're not sitting in a polar vortex. Not us. We're cute on the beach. Oh, yeah. Hello. Welcome back. Alright, so I'm just going to tap without any extra product that blush back on my face just to bring it back just a little bit. Took it a little hot. I'm going to run without any extra product. Actually, we're going to add some extra product under the eyes. I don't know how to do these liquid products. This is like special. This video is special. Alright, so we're going to take the contour on this little crown brush. Also came in BoxyCharm a while ago, but it's just like a smaller, dense brush. And so I really tap it off, and then I lightly, ooh, yes, just run it right here. Same on the other side, just super light, like barely touching my skin. There it is. And then we're going to just blend that out just a little bit. What you guys think? What you think? Yes. Yes. Okay. And then the best part. Highlights. So we are going to go in with just like this little guy from Becca. And this is Moonstone. One of my favorite little highlights. This is really nice. We're going to go in with a Real Techniques gold metal brush. This one is in 300. We're just going to tap in her right there, right there. Oh my gosh, I went in hot. Don't go in that hot. And we're just going to keep it on the tops of the cheeks. Again, very lightly touching.
I know you have a video that you want to shoot.
Same on the other side. Alright guys, I had to pause for a second so we could feed the dogs. So I did my brows and put my eyelid primer on. So for brows, I have these two products. One is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power in Universal Taupe, and the other one is the Maybelline Precise Brow, and I really like that product a lot, so that's what they look like on. And then for my primer, we just did Smashbox 24-Hour Lid Primer. Really liking this stuff, so yes, let's get back to highlights. Where were we? Where were we? So I already put on the one little bit. We're going to put a little bit more, okay? Barely touching this. It's just very light, very light. And then I like to do a little bit right under my brows, a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, at the end of my nose, cupid's bow, and then chin. And then we might go in and add a little bit more later, but we'll decide then. Alright, and then to lock everything in place, we go with Hourglass Dim Light, and it's definitely a loved product. And then I take this kind of contour, well, it is a contour brush by Real Techniques, but it's like fluffier than their regular. So I just pat it into the product, and then I take it under my contour, and then kind of around a little bit onto the apples of my cheek, across my chin, hit the other side, the exact same thing. And then I'll even take this like kind of under my eyes along my cheekbone. Again, lightly touching my face with the brush. Just kind of swirling to keep everything in place, and then a little bit onto my forehead. It adds like a little bit of glow, but mostly just kind of airbrushing everything that we've done. And then a little bit down my neck. So the final step I like to do with my face before I move on to my eyes is to set it. So I really like the Wet n Wild Coconut Primer Spray. And I just, you know, we want everything to just lock in. So I let this set as I do my eyes, but it just kind of allows everything to settle in. We'll go in with a different final setting spray, but I don't know. I've been doing this since I did my Wet n Wild first impression, and it's just kind of stuck. So we're going to zoom you in a moment to do eyes, but we're going to use the Urban Decay Naked 3. This is what it looks like. It was requested in my last weekly makeup basket that I do this. It might not be my last weekly makeup basket when this is posted, but I'll link it down below. But we're going to use this oldie but goodie. If nothing says a full face, nothing new, like Urban Decay Naked 3, then I don't know what does. So let's zoom you in. Oh, we're real personal. We're real personal. Okay, so like I said, my eyelid primer is already on. I like to do my lids first without setting my eyelid primer just to help the eyeshadows stick down, and then I will kind of run a color in the crease to help. So Trick is really speaking to me, which is this color right here. So I'm going to take that on my finger, and it's really pretty, and just tap it on my lid. So that's what we're looking like. And then I'm going to take this fluffier brush by ColourPop, the E2, and we're going to pick up this color Strange, and we're going to set the rest of my eye with that, just so that the blending colors don't get patchy or skip or anything like that. So I just take it in the crease and up, keeping it off my lid. So I've said in many videos, but this was my very first high-end palette a few years back, and I love it. It could be more like sentimental than anything else. So when people like say they don't like it, it like personally breaks my heart. Like watching all the declutter videos and people getting rid of it, I'm like, Naked 3, I'm so sorry. Alright, so now that that's set, I like taking brushes that are slightly pinched in. So the best one is, come on, where you at? Here it is. This is the Real Techniques, and this particular one is 203, but their base shadow brush is the same, and it's pinched in. I think that's the best for getting into the crease. So we're going to mix both Limit, which is this matte shade, and then Nooner, put them together, and then put them into the crease of my eye, keeping it kind of in the crease and then a little bit higher. We want this to be kind of like that peek through color. And I don't have a plan. I just kind of naturally gravitate towards similar looks with this palette, which is honestly why most people don't really like it, but I really like the similar looks I get out of it. Alright, so running that into the crease, taking it a little bit high, but not to our brow bone. These two colors I think are really pretty. The tones of them add like such a pretty contrast to your eye that it just kind of makes it look more like professional and blown out just because of the tones. And it looks like you did a lot more than you did. So that's what we're looking like so far. But I want to break up kind of the space between the crease and the lid color. So using the same brush, I think I want to go in with Factory, which is like this brown color right here. We're going to tap it a little bit on the edge, deepen it, and then run it just a little bit into the crease, not too far over, keeping it about a third, the outer third. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Tap it just to deepen it, and then just run it 1/3 in. One problem I have with palettes is I sometimes forget what color I just tapped into, but because I said it to you guys, I'm like, Factory, Factory, Factory. Don't pick another one. And one thing I like to do is just kind of like wiggle her in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to pick a different brush. This is the Morphe M573. And we're going to go back into Nooner and Limit. And we're just going to blend that out a little bit. Because we just want this to deepen. We don't want it to be like the star of the show. Not today. Not today. Yes, and then I want to do a little bit more to the lid. So we're going to go in with Lust, which is kind of like, it's a very crumbly little color, but I like it. So we're just going to tap it on. Yes, same on the other side. It's kind of like a loose glitter, which is kind of weird for a palette, but... And then I really want to take, I think, let's go into Mugshot right here. And we're going to put that, tap it on the outer edge, right where we put Factory, just to further deepen up the lid. Mugshot, okay. Yes, and then without adding any more product, we're going to go back in with the brush with Factory, just wiggle it one more time. And then we're going to go in with the other brush and just further blend it out. And then we're going to go in with that very first color pop with no product on it and just blend around, making everything just seem seamless and blended together. And we're going to do one more thing, a couple more things. So let's grab this little liner brush. This is a Real Techniques accent brush, and we're gonna go into Mugshot, which is like the deepest color in the palette, and we are going to just basically do like a liner situation. When you do it with a brush, it just makes it a little bit more smoked out and not so harsh looking, but we're keeping it super close to the line, stop being about 2/3 in. I want to keep the inner part of my eye open, so just tapping that along. Same thing on the other side. Yes, so we need to do the bottom line, going back in with that Factory brush without any extra product and just running it along the bottom here. Yes. And one final thing I want to do, I want to take this kind of flat shader brush and I'm going to go back in with the highlight we used on our face, and I want to just tap it in the inner corner and just like kind of build it up just a little bit. Looking good, girlfriend. Looking good. You guys ever just say like nice things to yourself when you're getting ready? You're like, girl, I see you, baby. Highlighting that brow. Highlighting that brow. Alright, so, okay. We're just going to wipe away anything that might have fallen. Not too much fallout with this, but that one shade got a little crazy. She went a little crazy on us. Alright, I'm going to do mascara, but here is the look. What do you guys think? So smoky. So smoky. Okay. Alright. Mascara. Guys. Loving the It Superhero Mascara. Some people don't like it because it clumps, but honestly, that's why I love it. I know, mascaras are so personal. Like, I will never put down a mascara on my channel except to say I thought it was okay, because it could be your favorite and I'm not going to upset you. Everyone has different lashes, and I never actually curl my lashes ever. So I do a first coat kind of gentle because I want to make sure I am getting every single lash that's available. And then same thing on the other side. And then what I personally like to do is before I go in to do another coat, since there's not a lot of product left on this, I like to hit up the bottom lash. Yes, come to me. We're going to do that again. So we're going to go in and do a second coat, and I will tap back in between each coat this time because I really want to build them up. We're going to go in again. Same thing on the other side. I usually cut this out because it's brows and eyelashes. It's like, who enjoys watching that? Do you? If you do, I'll leave it in. But I usually like have to get like so close to the mirror, but Make It 3's got me today with this mirror. It's got my back. Let's put a little setting spray on. Then I'm gonna touch up my hair. I'll do that off camera and then we'll come back, see what we're looking like. But using the Urban Decay All Nighter, this is my baby. Alright, I still got a little wave in there. I used this little straightener from PYT that came in BoxyCharm Luxe in December. She's a low heat little girl over there, so she couldn't really like straighten this, but I think it still looks cute. I kind of like the wave. So the blush we used, the Nars Orgasm little cream blush, I feel like it could not handle the amount of glam that we did today. It kind of disappeared a little bit, like you can kind of see it, but you can kind of not. So what I want to do is put another one on. So that might be more of like a no makeup kind of day, not like we're smoking our face to the gods kind of thing. So I do want to do a little bit more highlights. So we're going back in with little Becca girl. We're going to hit the tops one more time. And then I'm just going to hit the tops again. I'm not going to, well, right here too. We're not going to go anywhere else. And then we're going to go in with a different blush just to hit up a powder blush. This is Marc Jacobs. And this particular one is in Kink and Kisses. And this is what it looks like. I love it. So I just work my brush from here all the way out using this Wet n Wild contour brush. I like to use it as a blush brush. But just tapping along and then, Thank you. There we are. There we are. Do it again. Okay. Okay. I feel like my blush brush is missing. Alright. There she is. Looking good. Hit a little bit on the back. Do we need it back here too? Okay. So I really can't hang. Alright. I feel so much better about that. I feel a lot better about that. Alright, finally for lips. Melted Queen Bee by Too Faced. I love that it's like a mauve-y little color. We're going to wipe this gloss off. It's going to look really nice with the eyes as well. Alright guys, we did it! Full face of nothing new here on my channel. I'm gonna do more. But how did this one turn out? We are glowing to the high ups. Yes. I am so glad we decided to go in with that little blush. The lips look cute, nice and simple. And then there's our smoky, naked 3 eyes. Old friends. Old friend. You mind if I call you naked? Is that fine? Old friend. So good. It's so good. What do you guys think? So that is everything. I hope you guys, let's zoom out. This is close. Okay, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it for you guys. It's fun to just rediscover your old friends in your makeup collection and be like, I have a lot of makeup. Why do I keep buying it? What? Why? Because this is cute and I didn't have to buy anything to make this happen. So I encourage you guys all, shop your stash, pull out products you haven't used for a while. I know Emily Noel does a video similar to this where she calls it like the back of her drawer series or something like that. I don't know. But it's like the similar idea. So please dig in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you can be notified when a new video drops. Drops about 3 times a week. Hey. So if this sounds like something you want to be a part of, then just go ahead. Just a little click. Just a little click. There you go. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!